We left Fort Lauderdale at 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. We were interrupted by a submarine with a bunch of Coast Guard that were protecting her. So it slowed us down a bit. We're only doing about 7 knots an hour, which is approximately 9 miles per hour. The seas are very, very calm, so it's a slow move. We have not caught any fish, even though we've had 4 lines in the water for the past 4.5 hours, trolling with Ballyhoo and all sorts of different skirts. The sun is going to start going down in about an hour and a half, so we're making our way to drop anchor just off Key Biscayne. We're going to enter the channel at Key Biscayne and look for a site that we're going to drop an anchor and rest for the evening, and then in the morning we'll head out again at 6 a.m. and hopefully we'll reach Key West by tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. Fuel up and pick up the scarab and then go from there. We see a cruise ship coming out of Miami, which is very, very typical because Miami is a big area for cruise ships to come out of. It's pretty cool. I don't know the name of the cruise ship, but I'll find out in a second. We're on our way from Fort Lauderdale, heading south towards Key West. And this is what the Florida coast looks like. A lot of high rises in the distance. This is the city of Miami, about 3 miles offshore, maybe a little bit closer, 2 miles, heading towards Key Biscayne. It's a pretty sight, isn't it? All these high risers and so on and so forth. Let's bring it a closer view. This is the city of Miami on the coast. Lori was thinking that her days on the anchor were over when I purchased this boat, but it's never over. Anchor jobs are never over. She's letting the anchor loose at Biscayne Bay. When you're an anchor woman, you're always an anchor woman, right? We're in, huh? Okay. I think we're in. The anchor's in, and we're. Don't get too excited, she says. She wants to make sure. Yep, over the edge. We got it? We got it? Okay, so we made it to Biscayne Bay today. It was a little scary because I don't want to run ground again. Seems like I have a habit of doing that. Miami is off to the distance behind us. Right there, that's Miami, the city of Miami. And Key Biscayne is right over here. And we made it through the channel, thank the Lord, without grounding. There's a bunch of sailboats here. Parked, there's one motorboat, motor yacht right there. So a little bit smaller than we are. But I'm happy we made it. It's a calm, calm night. We're the first one to leave tomorrow. I parked it as if we're at the mouth of the channel. So it shouldn't be too bad. We'll get up in the morning early and start heading down to Key West. After we anchored, we could see the lighthouse on our starboard side. And then to our far starboard side, we saw a bunch of homes in the middle of the waters that have been built where people actually live in there and take the risks of storms. There's no land, there's no way of getting in and off this place out of your house unless you take a boat. And then, you know, we sat down and we were tired and we dined with leftovers that Lori prepared. This is Biscayne Bay at 9 o'clock at night. There's a lot of beautiful lights shining. It's even darker than what this camera shows it to be. But you can see all the lights in the distance. And there's some sailboat lights here, and then some building lights. That's looking from Key Biscayne.